Is the Flipper Zero actually obsolete these days? And are people actually taking it for granted just because it's easier to get stuff for, like easy modules and software? So we're going to talk about this topic in this video, and I want to bring you my insights to basically what this device can do, and also why I think this might be obsolete. So, first of all, we have a website right here. It's called awesomeflipper.com. It contains a list of different kind of Flipper Zero firmware, such as the official stable firmware Unleashed, Extreme Momentum, Roguemaster, Squashware, X-Virus. And below, you can see a list of them all where you can kind of compare stuff. Now, even so that these things are not 100% each of them, there's a slight difference in the firmware, but let's just be 100% right now. The Flipper Zero device itself, with just the original firmware, can solve more or less the tasks you need. If you go to one of the websites where you can download Flipper Zero software for free, well, then you can of course mod it in a way the way you would like to do. So why is it that popular, right? Why is it that this small Dolphin device is that popular? Now, I want to be 100% square and honest with you guys. It's because it's handheld. Handheld devices been here for a long time, but we haven't really seen a handheld device like this when it came out back in like some years ago, being able to do the things it did with the community backing it up. That's really what's driving this device. So, if you're sitting thinking like, I want to get this device, well, I want you to think about why you would like to get it. Because when you get it, initially you probably want to open a Tesla charger port. For what reason? Why? It's fun. Okay, okay. I understand the fact that you might think it's fun. So then you can maybe turn on and off the monitor at the school where you are. Okay. But you can also just buy a remote control. Now, what I'm really saying is that there are many things it can do and many other things it cannot do still and will never be able to do. The problem with the device is really easy to identify. It is small. It is not powerful. It doesn't really have any sort of real cracking, hacking, processing power that can be used for anything. So why do people keep talking about this is the multi-tool for hackers? Really, the tool is not bad. I'm gonna say it straight up. The tool is not bad. It just lacks some things that will make it even better. It does do radio communication great, and you can do some mouse jacking and keyboard jacking with it, which is probably one of the more dangerous features that I can think about on the device. Now, you can also do some Wi-Fi stuff with it, but it is highly hyped. It is not that easy. You actually need a person to click on some link to type in a password. It cannot steal passwords. It cannot steal cars. You cannot just open any door like that. And there are many other things that it is set to be able to be doing and can do, but just cannot do it because it's not that simple in reality. So is it obsolete? Well, let's talk about why this could be obsolete, and really what I want to do is to talk about the overall thing about specialization versus multi-purpose tool. Now, the Flipper Zero itself, this one right here, is a multi-purpose tool. You can also go ahead and buy one antenna that's only for radio frequency that does the job even better. This device is and can be even better than the Flipper Zero. Essentially, it can do the same thing, but this is programmable in a way. So Flipper Zero is not in the same way programmable. You can also buy extenders for the Flipper Zero that makes it able to send radio frequency even longer. But when I ask yourself the question, And the problem with the Flipper Zero is that it is contained to its own shell. Now we are also talking about the MonsterTech M1 multi-tool here on the channel. And that is essentially just going to be an upgraded Flipper Zero. And people are saying, well, is that something we need? Do we need the upgraded Flipper Zero device? Can we not just use the Flipper Zero that we have already, and then that's it, right? So I want to argue that that is true, even though I still bought the M1 multi-tool and I'm still waiting for it to be shipped. Alright, so there are many issues that we could talk about the specialization versus multi-tool purpose. But we're also going to talk about advancements in security protocols, because even so that the device can do many interesting things, the Flipper Zero I'm talking about, the industry will still continue to move and will still develop new things, and rest assured that it's going to be something that require a lot more processor power than 1 or even 1,000 Flipper Zero can even tackle. Now, also, while time passes, and this is just something that will happen, more tools will arise from the haven, right? And we're already seeing one right now. This is the MonsterTech M1 multi-tool. It's faster, it's better, it got more stuff in it, it supports Wi-Fi, it's a better support for Bluetooth and so on. So it's already an advancement, and this only happened in a few years. Now, what will happen later on? We kind of need to take it a step back and say, is there actually a need for this device in the market? Now, I would say, depending on who you ask, you might hear some people say it's a great tool for security professionals to have to demo and showcase what is possible. Well, yeah, I kind of support that. I would never buy this device if I was a security professional working in a company, because I wouldn't really know what to use it for. So this is another thing that you should really think about. Another thing, and I keep saying another because there's so many to talk about, but going to be the last one. This is a niche area, right? The handheld, low-powered, multi-tool niche is a thing. It is not powerful. It is not a great hacking tool. It is a funny small gadget that can do some things, but that's it really. I would say I love my Flipper Zero. I think it's fun. I think it's an interesting tool to play around with. But apart from that, it's nothing more than a plastic shell doing stuff that other more specialized tools been doing for decades a lot better than the Flipper Zero. The question will be, is it obsolete? And you might say, but Daniel, hey, listen, it's the only thing. How can it be obsolete? Well, it doesn't need to be multiple of something in order for not to be obsolete. I would like to say that I think it's a great tool still, but the hardware and the software in it is obsolete. We need to see a change in ways that will make this better. Need to focus more on a few areas, because it focuses on too much, which makes the firmware really weird. And I think it's something you need to experience in order to agree with me on this point. So I just want to say that, if you're not already subscribed to the channel and you find the things on my channel interesting, go ahead and click the button. You will receive notifications whenever I upload a new video. And also remember to ask any interesting questions, comment below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Have a nice day, and see you again online.